Good morning everyone and welcome back to my channel English Literature. Today we are going to talk about Side Street Poems by ElliotMRubin, reviewed by Munmun Samanto. Poetry is to be read and understood by all, and it needs to be written for the most part in plain language for everyone's enjoyment. As the poet himself has confessed, poetry is to be read and understood by all. This collection of poems, Side Street Poems by ElliotMRubin, is an introspective journey through the urban landscape of New York City in the most cogent language and style. Rubin's collection is a unique blend of raw emotion and social commentary. Here and there, raw humor and dark pathos punctuate the poetic flow. The poetry collection begins with the dark memory of 11th September. September 11 Memorial. How many times must we read names? How many tears must we shed? How many children lost a parent? How many years must we remember? How many days is forever? It covers a wide range of themes: love, loss, nostalgia, death, aging, season, sex, tattoos, lottery, and whatnot. I am quite enchanted by this celebration of variegated themes that weave a colorful tapestry of assorted voices. The collection includes moments of fun, playfulness, and grave theory of political merchandise. This efficiency in balancing the heavy themes with lighter ones is a significant trait of his poems. In his collection, words weave through emotions, giving way to stories, memories, and a thousand silent voices. Sometimes the poetic voice speaks loudly, sometimes murmurs, but ultimately he speaks the truth for himself and others. Sometimes poetic voice appears sarcastic, sometimes imbued with humor. Sometimes anger and disappointment take the place of love and nostalgia. The humor that wraps the poetic ink does not hurt but keeps a laceration on the conscience of the readers, forcing them to dive deep in contemplation. There is bittersweet nostalgia of reconnecting with the past romance as well as the hand of finality touching its shoulder. Death, like a hardcore lender, demands his quota, irrespective of everything. Shrouded in darkness, life ends suddenly. You never know when the hand of finality touches his shoulder. Family and friends grieve. Death has no sensibility. It collects its quota. Rubin's style reminds of beat poets 1940-1950 in his metaphysical contemplation and vivid character portrayal. The poem showcases Rubin's ability to concoct images, knitting the most unexpected threads together. The poet has successfully distilled complex emotions into a concise poetic frame. In these poems, basic human emotions are prioritized. Though the poems are deeply personal in tone, they are universally relatable. New York City is not just a backdrop but a living, breathing entity that informs and shapes the experiences described in the poems. The poetic tone is crisp. There is no extravagance of words. The inclusion of a piece of flash fiction at the end of the collection is an interesting choice. Readers can get a glimpse of Rubin's prose style apart from poetry. Rubin's Side Street Poems is a compelling collection that offers a raw as well as honest presentation of human life and condition. The poet's unique voice and keen observational skill are prominent in this collection. This collection will certainly be appreciated by contemporary readers of urban poetry and by those who appreciate the exploration of life's complexities. I see my grave is already dug and waiting. Wonder if God will dig me up, or do I remain unfed forever? So just pick up this book, this poetry collection, and enjoy reading it. Thank you very much for staying with me.